But can I also just say that as somebody who's new to Washington, but fresh from Missouri, where I'm from, and from spending a lot of time with voters, I think we should also be concerned about what I really think is the failure of the foreign policy consensus of the last 25 or even 30 years. We call it the post-war consensus, the post-Cold War consensus, which I think voters have now pretty decisively rejected. And it really is, I think, a form that consensus it was grouped around or organized around what you might call a liberal universalism, the idea that the end of history has arrived, and that end of history will either look like the United States blending in with the rest of the world, the nation state gradually giving way to an international order of rules and international governmental associations, or it will look like the United States making the rest of the world more like us through nation building, or even, to use the dreaded I word, imperialism. Both ends of that spectrum, which are pursued by different parts of our political traditions, both ends of that spectrum turn on a form, I think, of liberal universalism. And I think what we're seeing is, in fact, history has not ended, that liberal universalist dream is not rooted in reality, and maybe more to the point, most to the point, it's been rejected by the American people, who say that we don't want to blend in with the rest of the world, nor do we want to make the rest of the world look like America. We want to see to our interests and protect our needs, and we've got to do that in a way that is sustainable, and that the American people will actually buy into, and I think that's the great challenge of the 21st century.